Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic on Board Game Geek, bringing you our next episode of Myth, our playthrough of a scenario from the Kickstarter exclusive story quests. This one is called A Heart of Darkness, Act 1, The Living Dead, where we are trying to discover why the dead are raising in the graveyard for Sir Acheron, who is the leader of the town of Devonshire. And basically we're kind of in a mop-up phase right now, just cleaning up the rest of the skeletons that are on the board before we move on to the next tile and hopefully discover what is raising the undead. Here's how our board looks. You can see that we killed a couple, got them out of the way. We're going to see if we can get rid of the rest this turn and move on. We still got a treasure on the board, and everybody's pretty healthy, just a little bit of damage here and there. So we're going to continue on. I think we'll just start again with our brigand and see what we can do about the three that are still surrounding him. Well, first thing we're definitely going to do is this. Well, maybe we don't. Maybe we save that. So we could do Dark Reaver. That says optional in Shadows. We can, yeah, that's okay. Dark Reaver. So attacks all targets in a 90-degree arc. We get two of them at least in this one. Minus 1d10 to their attack next darkness cycle. We could do Shadows plus Shadow Reach for 1 damage to all creatures. That'd be an attack we could do. We could also do this Dirty Tactics. Just get another one of them killed off and see what we can do. Let's do this. We're going to do Dirty Tactics. And we're going to move. We're going to make a cautious. Well, yeah, we're going to make a cautious move. So we're going to play that. That's going to be our action. It is going to raise the darkness track up 1, and we're going to first move to here and pick up this other treasure, which will give us another draw from the tokens here. Now, we get lucky in getting the green treasures, the better treasures. See if I can keep that up. I'm not looking at my draw. I'm just trying to pull one out random. Are you kidding me? Wow. Gosh, I mean, look at all the copper ones in there. There's more copper than the silver. These are the regular treasures. These are the green ones. But you can see here too, so it shows you that the helmets are the white treasures. The shields are the green ones, and then the blue ones aren't in here. But we're going to drop that in there and get another green treasure. Okay, got our green treasure deck, so we're going to pull off top here. We get a suit of leather armor. Well, you know, he's going to swap that out for his adventurer's gear as well. Might as well, right? I don't remember if that's an action or not. I don't think it is. I'll have to look it up. But all it does is add 1 vitality anyway, so it's not going to be a game breaker either way. And then we're going to do our attack. So we're going to get, let me get the dice out of the bowl. We're going to get to do 1d10 and a fate die for our brigand's base attack. We're going to get another d10 and another fate die for the dagger. And riding the Dirty Tactics is going to do what? Just half the movement point, but we're probably going to kill it anyway. So we're going to have 2 d10 and 2 fate die to roll. And boom, we got a 10. Oh, I could have gone in Shadows. I would have stayed there. So I did get that, but we still, because if you are in Shadows, you remain there when you roll your fate die. But it doesn't matter. We killed this one here. Well, actually, yeah, we'll kill that one there. Boom, that one is gone. We're going to move the threat track up for the brigand up to 1. He didn't have any, or she didn't have any at this time. And then we're going to move on to our acolyte. Not getting the right kind of attacks to get all these guys at one time. But let's see. He's still, let me see. He should have, he's got leather armor too, so he should have a vitality of 8, and he's got a 7, so he could heal 1, I suppose. We do have this at 10 the week, but it restores 2. Yeah, I think actually we're going to sprint and move. Why we're going to do that? Because someone needs to start heading toward the end of the board. So we're going to do that. We're going to sprint. It's going to give him this movement of 3 plus 3, so that's a total of 5 movement. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's it. That's what he's going to do for the whole turn. We'll get that threat down yet. Actually, the one that we need to get the threat down on is our apprentice. Speaking of which, let's do our apprentice's turn now. You know, I think we're going to have to get rid of the research card because we need to. We're going to dump this. Let me see if I got a card that makes it worth dumping. Because we're not going to be able to get her threat down if we continue to have all those cards fill the slots. Well, we can. Yeah, we got. Yeah, I know what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to play. So we are going to discard this one and put it in the discard pile, even though we're still going to play another card. I definitely don't want to get rid of Reservoir of the Ancients. And Hero's Edge, probably coming useful. So we're going to play We're going to play the Mountains Crumble. It's an earth spell. It says creates a 2-square earth wave that crushes the targets, all targets, and causes captains to go prone. The reason it says that because if it hits the other targets like skeletons, they just die. And I'm going to show you where we're going to cast that. Now, she didn't move. It's got a range of 3. So if she didn't move, she gets +3 fate dice. She might get +2. We might have to make her move 1. Let's see. So she is exactly 1, 2, 3. So she's going to start it right here and hit these 2 guys right there. So what are we going to get? We're going to get her base dice right there. We're going to get another d10 for her wand. And then for the spell itself, we're going to get... we didn't move, so we're going to get +3 fate dice. So 2d10 and 3 fate dice total for a roll. And then she... that's really it. She's got the Reservoir of the Ancients, which means that if we're using an arcane spell, she gets another 2d10, another fate die. So I think we're pretty much going to kill these guys, right? Boom. Yeah, we did. And she did get her... did she get her icon? I don't know. Yes, she did. And which is going to lower her threat one. That's good because it's going to go up 2. So let's go up to the board. She's going to kill these 2 fine fellows here, which will bump her threat up to 9. That's very bad, but she did roll one of her fate dice, and if you look on her lucky cup or her wand, either one, whichever one she used, it reduces the threat by 1, so she's back down to 8. She'll go back down to 7, which will put us out of a imminent danger range at the end of the turn, or I could get rid of another card and drop it down to 6. Now let's move on to our last character, our soldier. Well, we're getting closer to cleaning these guys out. I don't really need to do anything crazy like riding the edge or something. It's not worth it because there's not that many guys left to kill. Oh, when I did do the spell there, it is going to bump up our darkness track. It is at 4 now. Also the sprint from our Acolyte. I don't remember if I did that. I'm going to have to look and see if I moved it for our Acolyte as well. But I think he's just our warrior. She's just going to do an attack with the soldier and kill one of them. So she's going to use this card, just a basic attack card. She could move, but she's not going to bother. There's 2 in front of her. And it's going to put the darkness track up to 5. And I got to check, right? I'll check. This may trigger a darkness cycle. I need to find out if I didn't do the... I did do the darkness cycle for the sprint. Okay. 1 attack on 1 target. Each rage adds 1 fate die. We don't have any rage. I'm not going to... Well, we could add... Because these cards aren't... Some of these cards aren't that great. She's got 2 hustles, so we're going to use a hustle for a rage. Give us a fate die, which could lower our threat. Actually lower the action points from the darkness track. That'd be pretty nice. So let's go roll our dice. Okay, so what do we got? We got D10 and a fate die for our base character. We got 2d10 and a fate die for our longsword. We got. I guess the apprentice could put the hero's edge on him, giving him a d10 on the attack actions and a fate die, so another d10, another fate die. That's good. And then the basic attack gets another fate die for the rage. So that's going to be our dice pool. We're only going to kill one of them, unfortunately, but hey, that's okay. Well, we did get our rage symbol, and we did hit. So actually, our AP track's going to go back down to 4, and we're going to kill one of these guys. That is going to bump the Soldier's Rage up to 3 now, but it'll go back down. And that is it, basically. We haven't had a darkness track trigger, and we're basically mopping up these skeletons before they even get a chance to attack us. Okay, well that's going to end the phase again. It's been a couple short phases as we mop up these last remaining skeletons on the board. We don't really get an opportunity to kill 3 of them at a time and drop the last remaining treasures there either, but it is what it is. So let's start with our soldier during our hero card phase. We're basically going to recover 2 threat, putting them down to 1, her down to 1 rather. These 2 cards are going to get discarded. Then we're going to keep a card. I think we'll keep Riding the Edge. That might be useful in the next tile. We'll draw up 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put these back. And what do we get? We got Your Mother's a Crawler, Disengage, Battle Roar, and the Hidden Blade. Okay, not bad. We'll kill the other. We'll get to kill off these last 2 or 3 remaining skeletons. Let's go to our Brigand. Our Brigand is going to get rid of the dirty, basically go down to 0 threat because there's 3 threat gone from that. Going to get rid of the dirty tactics. We're going to keep 1 with the darkness. And we'll draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because we're definitely going to want to go into shadows before we hit the next tile. We got Hustle, Unravel, Sprint, and 1 with the darkness. Okay, so we can go in the darkness twice. Okay, let's go to our Acolyte. Our Acolyte is at 0 threat. All we did was run that time. We're going to discard the Sprint card. We're going to keep... what are we going to keep? I think we're going to keep Attend the Weak for a healing card, and we're going to see, hopefully we'll get some good attack cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. From the deck, we got Smite, that's good, that's probably one of the better attacks. Sprint, Prey, and Blood of an Overcomer. Okay, and then last but not least, we have our Apprentice. Okay, this is going, the Mountain Crumbler is going to get discarded. Sorry, bumped the camera. Let's see, we're going to get rid of the 3 of these cards. I think we're going to keep Blood of Gaia this time. That's one of the better spells. We'll keep that around. And we're going to, oh, he didn't do the threat, so we're going to drop only 1 more threat, so we're down at 7 right now. Well, no, we would be down, yeah, we're down at 7. 4, boom. Definitely got to get a threat down some more. So we got Blood of Gaia, Arcane Sigil, Meditation, Aura of the Elements, and Blood of Gaia. Nice. Okay, that's going to end our session. Now we're going to do one more thing before we end. We got to do our cleanup phase, and the only thing we really have to do in the cleanup phase is move the darkness track. It's going back up to a 5, so we're 1 away from triggering the darkness event. Don't know that we want to trigger one. We're going to have to if we're going to kill these guys. So we're going to trigger 1 more darkness card before we get off this tile. And hopefully we'll get rid of these last 3 remaining guys before we can move on. So that is the end of this session. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the playthrough, and we'll talk to you soon.